Yo, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we are at Thorpe Park again for Fright Night 2024. And this time, Maze is with us, everybody.
Hello.
He's not been for a couple of years, have you?
It's definitely been a while since I've been at Fright Night, so especially looking forward to it today.
I bet.
Because pretty much the whole event will be brand new for me, because it was a few years ago since I last come. So yes, looking forward to it.
And we are joined by Mr. Wood. Mr. Andrew Wood, everybody, right there at the end. He's in his Scream / Ghostface hoodie today, so rocking it for Fright Nights, Halloween vibe. He's in the Halloween mood. So this year, the maze lineup, we've got a brand new maze, Deadbeat, and apparently that's meant to be really, really good. So really look forward to that one. And then returning, we have trailers that has been for the past few years. I mean, Maze has even done that.
I've even been in trailers, so that's saying something. That's saying something.
And then we've got survival games, which again has been here for the last couple of years.
And Maze hasn't done that one.
You've not done that one.
I'm looking forward to that one.
And that's always really, really good. You know, we get separated, put into cages. That's what we want, really. Yeah. And then we've got the Stitches returning, which was new from last year. And I was really impressed with Stitches last year, and I'm pretty sure Maze is going to be with it again this year, especially if they've made it even better.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Right, well, yeah, I mean, not really much I can say until I've been in them. I mean, I will give my full reviews after, but yeah, definitely looking forward to it, because apparently the mazes here are quite scary, actually. Misty's been informing me. So,
scarier than Towers,
so,
definitely.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a step up from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, I'm always really impressed with the mazes at Thorpe Park. Alton Towers do the same thing, sort of, like year after year, whereas Thorpe Park like to mix it up every year, so I like that they do that as well. And plus, Thorpe Park have loads of scare zones as well, so we've got like pretty much every scare zone what was last year returning. The Lucifer's Lair scare zone, we've got, I don't think Death's Doors is returning, which is where you go knock on the doors. I didn't see that one anyway in the lineup. But we've got like the Crows of Morecambe Meadow, we've got the Creature Campus scare zone, so we've got loads to get through anyway today. And obviously we can take you in the scare zones, but not obviously the scare mazes. So we'll give our full review of the scare mazes, but obviously we'll take you in the scare zones with us today. And another thing as well, we need to get on Hyperia today, because as you all know, if you do watch the channel, we did visit right at the start of the year.
We did attempt to come and get
We
on
attempted
Hyperia.
to get on Hyperia, but obviously you would know that we had no luck doing it. So hopefully today we've got a bit more luck on our side, and we are going to get on the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, Hyperia, today. I mean, it is open at the moment, so fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah, fingers crossed we can get on it.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And the sun is shining, so we've got a perfect day as well for it. That is just what we want. So without any further ado, let's head in through those gates behind us, and let's crack on with Thorpe Park Fright Nights for 2024. And there she is, the Golden Goddess, rocking the skyline at Thorpe Park over the island. Right, so I forgot, but the event, as always at Thorpe Park, doesn't actually start till 3 o'clock, so we've got like a good 3 hours until like all the entertainment starts, and we go in the scare mazes like at 3 as well. So
do you know what that means?
We've got too much to do it from 3 o'clock. What does that mean?
Valuable riding time for the next 3 hours.
Well, it sure does, and we're gonna go and head to Hyperia just to check it out around the area and see what it's looking like, because it is currently on a 2-hour wait. And
well, I think it's closing at now.
Oh, is it? Right. Well, we'll go and check it out around the area and see what it's like, and then then after that we'll just have a walk around and see what we can get on, won't we? Before obviously Fright Nights does kick off at 3 o'clock, which I would have thought like they would have put the shows in a bit earlier, considering they do it at Alton Towers, don't they? Like they start pretty much like from like dinner time, so like 12 o'clock onwards.
And not only that, like, say they're going on all day.
Well, yeah.
They're just getting us a lot to squeeze in, that's all I can say.
Yeah, that's it. So let's go over to Hyperia and check it out, because we've not actually seen around the area properly yet, so see you over there. Okay then, Hyperia. I mean, you don't actually know the sheer size of the coaster until you're looking at it in person this close up, but I like how they've done the whole area. Obviously all nice and themed. We've got the treats stall there. We've got the Emporium. They've called it the Hyperia. Then Hyperia. The queue is absolutely massive. But at least it's running anyway today. So yeah, I'll probably come back to it later, but here it is. Find your fearless. The samurai being the shortest queue in the park. It's time to brave the force of the mighty warrior.
Exactly that. I think we're best dad because it's just the best option. So let's go and brave the force of the mighty warrior.
What about you, Mr. Wood?
What?
You ready for samurai? Brave the force of the mighty warrior.
Each row seats 5.
Well, that was a great first ride down Samurai. Now we're heading on Colossus because it's just dropped down to 55 minutes. It wasn't like 2 hours earlier, almost. So, yeah.
Samurai made me feel very dizzy, as always.
As it should do,
Very
yeah.
weird, very weird ride, isn't it?
We got quite a long circuit though in Samurai, so yeah, it's good to get on it. And it's good now as well, like they've done the repaint, so it looks a lot fresher, doesn't it?
Oh yes, black and red, love them colours.
Love the colours. So let's time to get on Colossus and feel the power of 10.
The power of 10.
That is Colossus done. Good job we got on that actually, because when we got in the queue, soon built up to like 110 minutes or something. So yeah, very glad that we got that one out of the way. However, we're gonna have some dinner before we do the mazes. So 3 o'clock, well 3:15 now, but at 3 o'clock they had the big announcement of Fright Night starting. So basically we bought our lunch today with us. So basically loads of sandwiches and stuff. And I've got a lovely view of Hyperia right here. Like, show them that maze. Show them that going around.
It really is fearless.
Lovely.
Going there.
You scared of the mazes, maze? Are you ready for them?
Well, I mean, from what I've heard, they are quite intense. So I feel like I'm a little bit less scared because I don't know what to expect. But I suppose for Mist, he might be scared because he knows exactly what to expect. I just also want to mention the fact that I have more energy. I've got my Lucozade, so I've had a big coffee, a Monster, and now I'm having some more energy.
Nice one. Now Mr. Wood's just come actually with his Burger King.
So
What have you gone for?
I've got onion rings, some flaming hot chicken fries, and a bacon double cheese XL,
How lovely that should do you for the mazes.
and a Fanta.
And a Fanta, there we go. So we'll see, yeah? When we do our first maze. Looking forward to it. Okay, so it's time for the mazes, and the first one we're going to do is a brand new one for 2024, Deadbeat. Only on 10 minutes wait as well.
That's what I'm saying. So do the rest now.
Definitely feeling it now, especially because it says last night on Earth this way. Feeling this one, it's a brand new one, and they'll have such shit to create, yeah. What about you, Mr. Woods?
I'm alright.
He's just vibing to the tunes. Absolutely popping off in a dead BQ line. But yeah, definitely feeling this one.
It just makes me want to dance, this one. It's absolutely popping off, and I'm looking forward to it, but I am a little bit scared as well, but the music's making me feel a lot better.
Right, so we've just come out of Deadbeat, the brand new maze for 2024, and I'm going to say it's quite an impressive maze. I mean, going through there, we've got all the party vibes, we've got like the nightclub rooms, then we've got the gambling rooms and stuff like that, and they had all like fruit machines in there, so the theming was pretty good, weren't it?
Yeah, I mean it was pretty much positive vibes only in there, so
yeah, very loud music,
good.
like party music, so like everyone was having a dance to it. Feel good maze.
I mean, yeah, and it was a pretty dark maze as well, wasn't it? So
it was pretty dark in there.
Like,
I know quite a bit of
jump
strobe
scares.
lighting as well. So
Yeah.
especially at the end, they had a couple of live actors right at the end as well, and they sort of reminded me a little bit of what the original Terror of the Towers was, where they had the white face paint on and the strobe lights were going off, and they were just like appearing in your face and stuff like that. But I think, well, a couple of them, I think especially going through the first couple of rooms, it was the same actor, so maybe they could have done with a couple more in there, I think, because I think we did see a couple of the same ones, but I did enjoy it as well. There was actors crawling along the floor, and I think we all got our fair share as well. We kept on switching it up, didn't we? So like Maze was like at the front, and then I was at the front, and then Mr. Wood was at the front at the end, and I think that just made it just going at the front as well, because we got more jump scares. So yeah, I did get quite a few jump scares. I don't know about you two in there.
Did get a few myself. I mean, the actors was literally coming at us from all directions, really.
There was, yeah.
Very, very interesting.
And I liked how there was one point in the maze as well where there was like an actor over your head, and he was like crawling like all the way over our heads, weren't he?
Yeah, it was very interesting.
So that was pretty good. Yeah, like I'd have done that, but I kept thinking if it's gonna fall, if we were gonna fall on us or whatever. But yeah, crawling along the beams. What do you think, Mr. Wood? Do you think that's a pretty strong one?
I think it's one of the stronger ones that I've actually done here before. It's quite impressive what they've done.
Yeah.
A lot different to what I was also expecting it to be.
Yeah, because in that one, it said they may touch you at the start, but and then when they were doing like the safety announcement and all that, they said that they won't touch you and you don't touch them. So I actually thought that one was going to be like a little bit like survival games, and they were going to like separate you and touch you, but they don't in that one. So it is only probably survival games where they do that. So that is probably still the most intense maze.
Yeah,
However, I feel like that one wasn't too scary, but I think it was just because of the party feel-good vibes.
Yeah, that and because there is a few jump scares in there.
Yeah,
But
yeah, definitely jump
I feel
scares.
like just the like say the absolute bangers just make it like less scary.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But overall, obviously, it is good to see something new. So I do like that one, but I will let you know as well at the end, and I'm sure we all will, which one is our favourite one. So next we're going to head up that way to Stitches, which was my favourite one from last year. So I'm expecting good things. We'll have to see if it's changed a little bit from last year. But obviously it was new as well last year, so it's still quite a fresh maze, and Maze here himself hasn't done it. So it'll be good to get him in it. So we'll head up to Stitches next.
We've had our first scare maze injury of the year.
Sure have. Right on my elbow there. Get a good zoom in of that. You got it? So basically, like, when we was in one of the nightclub rooms in that maze, the guy was crawling along the floor, and I backed up, smashed straight into Mr. Wood, and yeah, smashed on my elbow. So there we go. Hopefully no more injuries now.
In fairness, I think that adds to the theme as well, because when you get home after being in the nightclub all night, sometimes you have mysterious injuries.
Well, yeah. Bit of blood on the walls. Real one, like real blood as well, not just effects. Are you ready to enter Howell's Toy Emporium?
Well, I mean, this one does have more of a scary vibe to it. It's not quite as upbeat.
It's a new one for you.
It's a new one for me as well, and I think I am ready to enter, perhaps, but it is a bit more feeling it a bit more because it's got that vibe, the scary more vibe.
So we've just come out of Howell's Toy Emporium, aka the Stitch of Scare Maze, and again, pretty much the same as last year. Another great scare maze, and I think, well, Mr. Wood was saying there was something new in there. What was it?
There was an actor on some sort of like ropes and jumps from like the high and down and jump scares you basically.
Yeah, there was some like on some bungee thing, which I didn't see that last year. So unless it was there, but Maze sure did get scared in one bit.
Well,
with all the curtains in the maze.
Jump scares. I mean, Mist wasn't going through. I was like, oh, this is like we were struggling to get through. Next minute, this guy with a dead scary face come up behind me, and they had pretty scary faces in there. Like, not gonna
Scary
lie.
masks, didn't they?
So
and that kept getting you. That got you a few times.
He kept appearing behind me, and I was like, "You need to go. Like, you need to go now, because this, yeah,
Need to leave.
But yeah, loads of different characters in there. Clowns. We had Barbie in there. One thing we didn't see though is in the stuffed toy area there was a huge like teddy bear like costume actor last year in there, and he wasn't in there this year. So unless he was on his break or something, so that was a bit of a shame we didn't see him in that first bit when we went in. But apart from that, again, it's a very strong maze. I mean, with that one as well, we lost the other group, like, well, we lost our group, should we say?
Yeah.
So it was just us three walking like through half of it on our own. We had the monkey in there with his tambourines, bashing them about.
He's a scary bloke, isn't he?
He's a scary bloke as well. So yeah.
2 years in a row he did.
Yeah. And through that last bit there, what we just walked through, well, the figures was all dressed up. They had all the masks on, and it was like, which one's real? So we sent Maze in there first. We didn't know which one was real because last year we didn't actually get that on our first walkthrough in there, which was a shame. But yeah, definitely got us this year at the end.
Definitely did.
So
got
yeah,
us quite a few times in there. Got me quite a few times in there at least.
yeah. And what can I say? Like loads of different themed areas for the toys as well. Like we had different rooms, the sewing room. There was a lot in there, so really happy with the theming.
Quite well themed, wasn't it?
Yeah, very well themed. So again, it's another strong maze. Have you got anything else to say, Mr. Wood, about the maze? Or
I think it's just as good as it was last year. It's
Yeah.
still a pretty good maze.
still a pretty good one, and with it still being relatively near as well, it's good to get through it again. So we've got 2 more to go. We've got survival games and trailers. So I'm hoping trailers has been mixed up a little bit this year, just because we've seen the same scenes for quite a while now, but it's always a good one. So I don't know where we'll go. I think we might do survival games next, which is obviously meant to be the scariest one anyway, where we get separated.
Oh god.
Where we get separated, so yeah, I think we'll do that one next, just because it's on a shorter queue as well. And then trailers has the longest queue, so we'll head to that one last, because we've only got like a certain time to do them all in. So we'll see you over at survival games for the scariest one.
Are you ready?
No, well, I don't think I am. From what I've heard about this maze, I'm getting a bit worried actually.
We've got a bit of theming on the side there from the mazes and the scare zones. Here we go then, survival games.
Let's see how it goes.
Quick update from Maze.
I think this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to be coming through here. Looks quite serious. Seem to be grabbing people as they're coming out. So, yeah, pretty scared at the moment.
See you on the other end.
Yeah, see you on the other end.
Any final last words?
Just hope we make it out, I suppose.
Any game plans for you, Mr. Wood?
Have fun.
Nice one.
That's all I'm going to do, have fun.
We've just completed the game. in survival games right there behind us. Very scary experience as always through that one.
Yeah.
And we did get split up, but however, I feel like the group was a bit bigger this time because we all got put in a cage with someone else,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Me and Mr. Wood were pretty much together through most of that, I would say, where I didn't see Maze again
No.
because he was on the other side of the cage
I
as
got
well.
put in the cages and then I got pulled out of the cages like pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then I didn't, like, so I didn't really see that many people. I saw a couple of people, but yeah, I was on my own for the last chainsaw bit anyway.
There we go, there's the chainsaw bit. But very interactive actually that time. That walkthrough for me anyway, because I actually got 2 of the interactive parts where we lined up against the wall, and then we was put through a tunnel, and I got the tunnel way again. Like it was like saying which way do you want to go and stuff like that. And I would have liked to go the other way, but I went through the tunnel again. So yeah, been that way twice now. And here we go. Who's this? As you can see, they are very scary, the people inside. But yeah, 2 interactive parts. So that first bit with the tunnel and then the other way. And then the second bit was where they got us down on basically our hands and knees. And
Begging for our lives.
we was begging for our lives. Yeah, because Mr.
No
Wood was
no
with
one
me.
in the group begged for their life at all. We all just like
No.
kneeled.
And I think that got him very angry.
He called us all morons.
Yes, he got very angry with us. But yeah, what can I say? It is definitely the most intense maze on Park. Like the guy says right at the front when he's giving you the briefing, and it's the only one where you've got to put your thumbs up to like basically say, yeah, like if anything happens, then I'm all right with it.
Yeah, basically. I didn't get any interactive parts.
Oh,
No, it's a shame.
needs to go through it again.
Every single time I've done it, I've had all the interactive parts. So I think I've
Yeah.
been quite lucky in that way.
I mean, I've had both. Yeah, I've had both interactive parts when I've been through. Like, I think the very first time I went through, I got the one on the knees, and then the second time I went through it last year, I got either the tunnel or the other way. But yeah, I've either got one or the other, but got both of them that time. So it made the experience actually quite long, longer than like it has been before, I guess. But you can, like, once you go in it and you know your way around, you can just keep looping it, and because you'll obviously know where to go. But you can just keep looping it, keep getting the jump scares and stuff like that. It's like a maze when you get into like the main games area. There's different levels in there. Like you go through different stations, and it's like level 1, level 2, and when you get into the main level, that's when you're basically going around a maze. But yeah, I mean it is pretty much like the end games. I don't know which one's better, but I would say that's definitely better than Compound, what we did at Alton Towers. I don't know about you, Maze, but maybe it's just because I've had the more interactive bits.
Possibly.
I'm not
because
sure.
I'd say, I don't know whether, because I had quite a lot when I went through Compound. I went through quite a few different ways. I thought that was quite good, but that one, I think because I was grabbed quite early, I got out pretty quick, and because I never managed to get any interactive parts.
Yeah, you were the first
I suppose
one
it really
out,
depends what kind of experience you get, but like I say, I did
But
get
every experience is different.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good in that way. Like you'll never get sort of the same experience. So yeah, very good. Oh, there we go. So now we've got one more to go. Trailers. We're gonna head over there now, and then hopefully after that we're gonna get on the UK's tallest and fastest coaster, Hyperia, and hopefully the queue's gonna come down by then as well. Here we go. Then we're gonna walk through one of the scare zones, Lucifer's Lair. There we go, there's the ratings. Oh, we've got someone here. Oh, she is disgusted with us. We got some entertainment going off as well. There we go, we've got some more raptors down here. He's coming. That was our final scare maze right there, trailers. And it was good to see actually that they have changed a few of the cinema showings, a few of the trailers. So obviously the theme of that maze is basically in the Super Spark cinema. Go and watch all the trailers before the movie starts. So loads of different cinema screenings. However, a lot of them have changed to actually old scare mazes, what they've had before in the past. So one of them was Freak Massacre, the other one was Platform 15. So it was nice. It was nice to see that a couple of them have changed actually from the last year. Well, what do you think to it, Maze? Because you've not done it for a couple of years. So
yeah, I thought it was all right. I think the thing I was mainly disappointed about is that you don't sit in the cinema showing anymore when you first go in.
Yeah, so that was the only time we did that was the first time we went through actually with you.
Yeah.
And then since then they've not done it. Yeah. But I do think they were sending groups in that one really like too fast because we all got like pushed into like different groups and there wasn't an actor this time in the dolls bit, so that was a bit of a shame.
Well, we didn't see an actor there anyway. There was quite a few people that was going through. So I think that maybe I can't struggle to give you a proper review on it because but it was all right. It is quite a long maze to be fair.
That's getting a bit, Maze.
I don't know really.
So yeah, I think every time we've done a review, I think an actor's got in background actually, so that's quite good. But yeah, I think it is definitely one of the weaker ones, but I don't know if that's just because like there was just too many people in there, so it doesn't seem like there was many actors. But here we go, there's one behind you again. Hi.
Yeah.
You alright?
A tiny bit.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. So yeah, that was the final scare maze that we've got to do.
Did you like it?
I think the other ones were
honest.
better. The other ones were better than that one.
What was your favourite?
Probably
Survival games.
survival games or Stitches.
I think I'd play.
Yeah.
You like being touched by the man?
Well,
I like being touched by the man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
okay then.
right. So I think that's on that note we'll end the mazes there. So I think we're going to go and get on a Hyperia now. It's come down to 90 minutes and we will experience it in the dark for our first time. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping we're going to have some time after to go and do the other scare zone, like the Crows of Morecambe Meadow and the one near Stealth, the Creature Campus. But we will see. But yeah, that's all the scare zones, scare mazes for today. So there are all the extra ones that you get, that you have to pay extra for, basically. So time for to find our fearless, I think, on Hyperia. So we'll see you over there and get some shots of it in the dark. Here we go then, Hyperia, the Golden Goddess in the dark. So our first ride is going to be a nighttime ride, currently displayed at 90 minutes. So we will see the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster. We have made an executive decision.
We have.
To leave the queue line because it's just broken down for like 40 minutes and yeah, we wouldn't get any more of the Fright nights in if we stayed in the queue. However, we are going to come tomorrow and we'll do a separate video on that.
Yeah, as long as
I think that's as long as it's open tomorrow. So we're not finding our fearless yet, but we will do. We will do it. Keeps getting delayed.
Find our fearless.
But now it means we can get the fire show in, we can get 2 more scare zones in and basically show more of the event. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good decision.
Yes.
So we'll see you over at the Lucifer's fire show.
Welcome to the
I feel
was. I mean, to be fair, it was a bit different to what I expected it to be, just because I thought there was going to be like a lot more fire involved, but it was just coming up off the top of the stage, weren't it?
Yeah, I think what you usually expect with a fire show is them to be holding fire and, you know,
swinging around
and doing all
and I
sorts
feel
of
like
it, yeah.
somebody's watching us as well over there. But we're waiting for this next one now, so we'll see what this one's like.
Hopefully it's good. They've got one at 8:30, so.
And we're still getting watched.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's on at 8:30. So in the next 15 minutes, final show, and then we'll go into the Crows of Morecambe Meadow Scare Zone to finish up Fright Nights.
Betrayal from one of our trusted that's darkened our covenant's bliss. Recharge our power from the moon to silence the serpent's hiss. You broke our trust with your false disguise, misjudged the wrath beneath our eyes. It's time to watch this serpent cower and beg for mercy as they face our power. Hold up, sisters! Brave of you to take one of our own. Before you play dirty, you should know when we aim our venom, we never miss. Let's turn up the chaos and open your eyes to the rising of this raving rebellion. Let's go! Come on, come on. Let me know and I'll take
Here we go then, the Crows of Morecambe Meadow.
Abide by the following rules.
You ready?
Ready for this, yes.
Where are you? There you are.
Because where the crows go, nobody knows.
Well, we've got a new building, by the looks of it. That's a bit different. Yeah, we've got someone here. They're gonna burn. They're gonna burn!
There we go, coming in the track. Yeah, there is another one over there.
There's one over there.
Should we go for the track?
A few ways. A few different ways to go.
There's two different ways.
Let's go through here.
It's very foggy in here. We've got some smells going off as well. Whoa!
Not gonna lie, that did get me quite a bit. Well, here we go, we got some gravestones. Got some gravestones here.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Is very good in here. Plenty of actors as well. one maze. We got one here. Oh no, that one's a false one. It's not a real one, that one. Yeah, it looks very good at night though, with all the effects going on. This one. Oh, it's a bit foggy. Very misty around here. And there we go, that is the Crows of Morecambe Meadow Scare Zone. I don't know how we've done it, boys, but we're going to find our fearless. We are back, and we're going to do it tonight here.
Well, we hope we're going to find our fearless tonight.
Well, yeah, we're hoping so. Well, as you can't see where I'm going because it's live, but we're going to find our fearless. Fingers crossed.
Where we were queuing it from as well before.
Yeah, earlier, so there we go. Managed to get it all in, hopefully. Quick update, they're eating cookies in the Hyperia queue line. It's broken down.
We're not finding our fearless today.
We might not be finding our fearless. Let's hope we are though.
Guess we'll have to come back tomorrow.
After all. It is back up and in operation, there it goes. We're getting on it, we're finding our fearless tonight, here at Thorpe Park.
Hopefully.
Hyperia shop.
Oh yeah.
Let's have a look around.
So we have some very nice socks and a nice little top here. We've got the lanyards and these lovely little rings. Lovely indeed. Obviously you have all your drinks cups and some jumpers.
And I like how they've done the centrepiece as well up here.
Yeah, it is very nice, isn't it? And obviously they've got like jumpers and socks all the different types as well.
These ones are nice over here actually.
I think this is probably like the nicest jumper in here, isn't it? The Find Your Fearless on the side.
That is a nice one.
That is a nice one.
And then they're all on this back wall as well here. Some more t-shirts as well.
It's a very nice top, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got some bags here. There we go, we've just got like, some notebooks as well around here with some flasks.
Oh, lovely.
That's about it. I think there's some key rings around there, but then that's
And there's just a couple of things on the back wall. And that's it.
Yeah. Boom.
What can I say? It's been a great Fright night again, as it always is for 2024. Wrapping it up there on Hyperia for our first ride ever on Hyperia, and our final ride of the day in the dark for our first ride.
Yeah, first ride.
We found our fearless.
We finally found our fearless after coming here on opening day and not finding it 5 months ago, to literally thinking we're not going to get it again today, and then we just went and got it. Absolutely lovely, weren't it? I mean, the only bad thing I've got to say about Hyperia, well, a couple of things actually.
Right.
One, it's not very well themed, and 2, it's too short. It was literally, as soon as we went down that first drop and went over like the hang time bit, it was pretty like, well, the hang time inversion, it was pretty much over. But I mean, it is a good ride, obviously. It's really good. I did really enjoy it, especially that first drop. It was really good, weren't it?
It was really good. Yeah, quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think I overhyped myself a little bit for it though, just because of all the good things everybody was saying, and because it's been like so long that we've built ourselves up for it. So maybe I did think it was going to be a little bit better than it was, but you just can't complain. It's a great ride, and just for those inversions on that first drop, it's definitely worth getting on it. One thing I have noticed though is when the park closes, they get everyone on it a lot quicker. So I'm like, well, why can't they do that during the day? You know, to keep the queues down, because it literally didn't move when we was in it for almost an hour earlier, and then we got on it in less than an hour.
Yeah.
Well, on and off it in less than an hour. So it just seems a bit strange how the operations improve when the parks close. It's like they think, well, we're going to get everyone on it now, so we'll just go a bit quicker. I don't know.
We've noticed that before as well on other rides.
Yeah, we have, haven't we?
It always seems to be the case. I don't know why.
But before we found our Fearless, we finished up with Creature Campus, the show next to Stealth, and I liked how they had a stage, like a full-on like setup this year.
They had a lot better stage than they had last year.
Yeah, because it was just the steps, weren't it, last year? But
Yeah.
they did
This
have the
one's
bus
actually
as well.
themed.
Yeah, but it was really well themed. You know, plenty of songs in there, plenty of dancers. They used some accessories as well and props. So the costumes are really good as well, with all the makeup, what were glowing in the dark. So really, really good. And obviously we went through the Crows of Morecambe Meadow before we went on Hyperia. And the Crows, again, has been switched up for this year. It's always new. They always add new things into it, don't they? So, I mean, that
Always
big
keeping it
like
fresh.
shack building, yeah. So always keeping it fresh, and that is what we like to see with it all. And the 4 mazes are like really, really good. I just think trailers is probably like they should do something with trailers now, because we have seen that. Well, it's been the longest serving one, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, Stitches were really good, obviously, as well. Survival games, Scariest One. And then checking out the new one as well, Deadbeat. So it's been a great day here today, hasn't it, at Thorpe Park? We've done everything, Fright Nights wise. Obviously, we've just got on Hyperia, Colossus and Samurai, so we could have gotten some more rides. But I think we've done well to fit everything in that we have. But,
I mean, it had, like,
we enjoyed it.
Has been quite busy as well, so
It has been very busy, yeah.
It's not done too bad. And yeah, I have to say I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a while, so it's good to get back on everything, really.
Definitely.
Checking out all the mazes, and yeah, and it, like I say, it's all new. It was all pretty much new and fresh to me, so probably a lot better. Because obviously I've never been in most of them before.
Yeah, it was quite a lot of first time, weren't it, for
Quite a
you?
lot of
So,
first time, a lot of new experiences.
so yeah, you would have especially found it good.
Yeah, and like you say, the Crows were definitely switched up for me. So
Yeah.
so yeah,
I'm
really
pretty
enjoyed
sure when Maze came last time, actually, the Crows was only like a little walkthrough, and now they've fully themed it, and
it.
it's
It was.
really good now. But you've had a good day, Mr. Wood, there.
Yeah.
Managed to get everything in that we wanted to anyway, pretty
yeah,
much.
I would have liked a bit more rides, but we went and focused more on the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, for
'Cause we
Friday
have-
nights.
We have got another visit at some point that probably won't be vlogged, so I
Yeah.
can do more ride heavy.
More
that
rides
time.
then. Yeah. But like I said, that does conclude Fright Nights for 2024. We're at Chesterton Halloween tomorrow, so look out for that vlog coming shortly after this one. But as always, if you did all enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.